we're gonna ignore how my hair is purple and supposed to be orange, but it faded the fuck out because I'm trying to fade it out to dye my hair blue again. Anyways, hello, welcome to a new video, first video of the year. Crazy, I know. Today's video is going to be a little different because this time I am trying someone's pattern. Isn't that crazy? Usually I like to just like, usually I like to just look at something and freehand it, and it's worked out for me very well these past few times, but I wanted to crochet this skirt in particular. It's the Elle skirt by 𝒊𝒏𝒔𝒕𝒂𝒈𝒓𝒂𝒎�, level intermediate. I have been crocheting for like 3 years now, so I'm pretty sure I am most certainly intermediate. I'm really excited. I bought this cotton yarn. It's just like pure white. It's peaches and cream original. The pattern asks for a sport weight yarn. I didn't want to buy sport weight yarn, so we're just gonna have to deal with a weight 4 yarn. I'm gonna be using a 4mm hook. Usually a weight 4 yarn asks for a 5mm hook or even a 5.5. I'm gonna do a 4mm just so the stitches are a little bit tighter. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's a made to measure pattern, so whatever size you are, you have to do some math to figure it out. Luckily, I am usually like a size extra small to small. It depends on the brand, obviously. But yeah, the only skirt that I've made is my fairy skirt that you have never seen before, and I haven't worn yet because I need to fix the shorts in it because it's really hard to put on. So I need to fix that before I get to wear it again. But also it's not the right season to wear it because it's quite clearly overcast and very cold, considering I'm wearing 3 layers at the moment. So yeah, I guess it's like a pattern review too, because I've never like bought a pattern before. I've like used patterns before, but they're all free. This is my first crochet pattern that I've paid for, and it was $11.39. That's really expensive for a crochet pattern. Like usually crochet patterns go for like free to like, I don't know, $9 max. So $11.39 is a lot, but I trust the process because the skirt is really pretty, and I really want it. So let's get started, I guess. Okay, so I promised myself that other than the yarn and hook, I wouldn't deviate from the pattern. Literally started the waistband. Hate how the waistband is. Okay, she's asking for a Tunisian crochet, and like it's fine. It's just that I'm not enjoying it, and it's gonna take me 5,000 years, so I'm just gonna do my own waistband and do it until what the pattern tells me to, and then I'm gonna continue. Whoopsies. He's just peeking out. That's so entertaining. Anyways, I just finished the waistband. It looks tiny, but that's because I am a small person. If you're wondering how I do my waistbands, it's a half double crochet alternating with a slip stitch. So there's that. And then I also did a single crochet on both the top and bottom edges. I just think it makes it look a lot neater than leaving the edge like free. But yeah, this took, I want to say like an hour or so, maybe a little over an hour. I did not time it, but this took like no time at all. So now I'm gonna be moving on to the skirt portion, which is super fun. I'm so excited. Hello. You may notice something a little different. I got my nose pierced. Update on the skirt. Here it is. This is how much I got done with 1 cone. I had to buy another one, and I hope it's enough because I'm probably gonna order the yarn online instead of going in person again because it was very far. I didn't drive there, but you know, it's like a little bit of a pain to get there, so I'd rather just order it online. I will insert a clip of what the skirt looks like at the moment. Yeah, this took me insert number here of time. I will start crocheting again with the new skein yarn, or not skein, but new cone of yarn. So yippee! It's going great so far. I have learned how to double crochet 2 rows at a time, and it's making the skirt go by a lot faster because whenever I crochet things, I always do it like 1 row at a time. But now that I've learned how to do 2 rows at a time, it's like, damn, this skirt's taking like nothing. Okie dokie, I just finished the top portion of the skirt. The skirt's divided into 4 parts. Part 1 is the waistband. Part 2 is the top portion of the skirt. I'm going to start working on the middle section of the skirt, which is a primrose stitch. I added elastic to the waistband because of how heavy the skirt is. That's just like the nature of when you crochet a skirt. Oh my god, I added the waistband and I'm like, holy fuck, like, why is it so teeny weeny? Like, compared to like the rest of the skirt, it's like, why is this so small? It fits though, like it fits perfectly. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Doing this took around this many hours. And then here's what the back looks like. It looks a little insane because at first I was doing the invisible slip stitch or whatever, like the invisible join, and then I didn't. And then I realized, oh wait, it actually looks a lot nicer. So I started doing it. And also, like somewhere over here, I did a row of increases because the skirt wasn't ruffly or like flowy enough for me. So that's why it starts curving a little bit. Oh, actually, I think the increases are like somewhere over here. But yeah, that's why it started curving a little bit. But yeah, I think it looks great so far. I'm having the time of my life. And now I learned so much doing this one top portion. Like, it's crazy. I learned how to double crochet 2 rows at a time, which is such a time saver. And then I also learned how to do the invisible like join or whatever. So yeah, and now I'm gonna start on the middle portion. I'll come back when I have it done, I guess. Okie dokie, so I just finished the middle section of the skirt. It's so pretty, look at it. Oh my god. This took me 3 hours and 44 minutes, and like it doesn't look like much because it's only like this much done, but you gotta remember that like it's a whole ass skirt, so it just like keeps on going and going and going and going. So that's why it took 3 hours. But now I'm gonna start on the bottom section of the skirt, and I'm really excited because it's like the really cool part of the skirt. I think the bottom section is what makes this skirt so like iconic and identifiable, because most crochet skirts don't really have the type of like style that this one does, you know what I mean? So I'm super excited to start on the bottom section. It's really silly because I think for like these stitches, or somewhere one of these, so they're like in clusters of 3, but somewhere I made, oh, here's a cluster of 4 on accident, and then somewhere on the skirt there's a cluster of 2. So it's okay because the cluster of 4 made up for it. And there's like a little stitch here that I like didn't do on accident. It's human error, and that's what makes this skirt so charming. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on the bottom panel now. like my crochet journal. Very cool, very cool. Okie dokie. So I finished the skirt. This is what it looks like. Wow, so cool. I know, I'm so cool. Anyways, I'm just gonna read off what I wrote in here because I am so tired from work. I cannot form a single thought. Therefore, I am stealing the thoughts that I had and reciting it to you. So I really enjoyed this pattern. It taught me a lot of new things and really showed me that I can do more advanced crochet techniques. The pattern was written quite well and was very accommodating for size and offered alternatives for different parts of the skirt, like the waistband, different ways to do the waistband, different ways to do the ruffles, etc., etc. Okay, yeah, I need to make it in 50 colors if I had the money for it. Definitely making it with weight 2 or 3 yarn because weight 4 is quite heavy. Definitely hand wash only because putting it in the washer and dryer might fuck it up by like stretching it or something. 100% using elastic in the waistband because it's very, very heavy. I would rate this pattern a 4 out of 5. Very, very good. It's just a little expensive, like $11. You're joking. You're joking. But yeah, it's so cute. Oh my god, I need to make it in different colors. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Bye. Okay, bye.
Right now, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.